Good morning, Viking Nation. Here we are Monday, entering the second week of school. It is August 23rd. We're so glad you're with us here this morning. And a big week because we're going to start getting into some content. The whole reason why you're here at school. Yes, we're at school to partnership with others and collaborate and be able to work together, but it's really about your own individual path getting your education, and that really begins here today and this week as we move into the content portion of many of your classes, and just seeing where you are, what your journey's been over the past year and a half. That has been what we call education, but we're not sure everybody's path that they went to get to where they are today. But so this week's really about just getting to know you and what you've been learning or what you have learned. And no matter what, we're going to take you where you are. We're just glad you're here with us at Lane Middle School. So let's get into our announcements here this morning. You're going to hear a little bit about tomorrow as we begin the Pledge of Allegiance. So I'm just prepping you that begins tomorrow. So teachers, make sure you have a flag present in your room. If you don't, let somebody in the office know so we can make sure that you have one for your classroom. And some more about instrument fittings. As you know, that is upcoming as well. And for those of you that still have not received your laptop, hopefully we're going to be getting more out today. Definitely. I don't know if everybody will. I hope we all will, but we will wait and see. But again, glad you're with us. Here's news in the nation.
The Lane Instrument Fitting will take place Thursday, August 26th from 5 to 8 p.m. here at Lane. If you are a new instrumental student, specifically in first or last period, you need to make an appointment using the Sweetwater link. Click on the link and it will take you to the site. Find Lane Middle School, click, and you can set your appointment time. Appointments are roughly 15 minutes.
And of course, our reminders throughout the course of what began last week, but will continue. Breakfast located doors 1 and doors 2 in the morning when you come in. Remember, you're going directly to class. We don't need to make any stops as we are beginning our day starting off in homeroom. Remember, students, keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Another phrase that I keep hearing was just playing, Mr. Heron, or our assistant principals or teachers or adults. When you're just playing, can result in bad things happening. So please don't play. Just stay focused on why you are here, being fierce, fully committed to the job of being a student at Lane Middle School. Make sure you're plugging your laptops before you go to bed at night so they're fully charged. If you're having problems with chargers, you'll need to come and see me today. And then when logging into your laptop, use your email and as your username at all times. And of course, make sure your parents know what your plans are after school. Please give them a text. Please call them. Let them know. As with my skit on Friday with LeBron James, even he had to tell his mom where he was going. Some others from last week as well: hats and hoods, head coverings off when in the building. Remember, only 2 students in the restroom at one time. Please wait outside if there are 2 in there. Staff and students, remember, 5 minutes after the bell rings to begin a class and 5 minutes before it rings to end a class, we're not letting students out into the hallway. Cell phones, earbuds, all electronic devices are not to be out at all during the school day. They should be out of sight, out of sound. And remember, we need to stay masked up when we are in school. Follow all these instructions, follow procedures each time an adult asks without taking issue. It's just going to make the school day go that much smoother and your educational experience be that much better here at Lane Middle School. Tomorrow, we will begin the Pledge of Allegiance on Tuesday, August 24th. At this time, we'll be honoring our country, our civil freedoms, our soldiers, our history, our triumphs and challenges as citizens in the United States. No matter what has happened, no other nation has the right to express their thoughts, opinions, and beliefs like we can and do here in the United States. Please join me tomorrow during News in the Nation and each day after to stand, recite the Pledge of Allegiance, and participate in the moment of the silence that we will have. Remember, this is a time of respect that we give each other to remember the bigger picture of what it means to be an American citizen in the U.S. and who you are in that big picture. Take that time to reflect upon that. I will be posting the words on the screen so everybody can recite it with me. Athletic news in the nation, again, mostly repeats From what we've already had, volleyball practices continue today, as do football tryouts. But we're adding sixth graders today for football, beginning at 2:30 to 4:45. Cross country practices continue, and cheer tryouts going on here Monday, beginning at 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. There's flyers in the main office. I know will be taking place again tomorrow on Tuesday. I think that's it for this week, but there'll be a different schedule the following week as well. Upcoming dates, we still here on Monday. Couple things going on. Laptop distribution, trying to get those laptops out to any absent students that don't have them. Code of conduct meetings in math classes wrapping up actually today. Next week on Wednesday is a virtual back to school night. As we get near the end of this week, I'll tell you a little bit more about that. Teachers, you can look forward to hearing more about what responsibilities and obligations you may have for that virtual back to school night that will begin around 6 p.m. Next Friday will be on September 3rd, Lane Picture Day. So I know that Mrs. Brewer is putting some signs up for those, and you can ask her any questions if you do have any questions about Picture Day. And then that Monday, following Monday, September 6th, no school, Labor Day, your first day off from school. And a final thought today, and I know that you've got a boot camp lesson here this morning coming up for homeroom, and so you'll be checking that out. But we're going to be fierce, focused, and fully committed. But I want you to think about this and maybe have some discussion with your students, teachers. How are you as a staff member or students committing to be the best teacher, student, etc., whatever your role is today? Be specific. In order to be dynamic at whatever we do, we've got to be specific. And so think about that, ponder that question today, and see what you come up with and have some discourse and discussion together about that. And just know I will be looking for classes or individuals that would like to share the Pledge of Allegiance with us on the morning announcements. I'm going to be starting it off for the first couple weeks here, and I will actually post the pledge words on the screen here as I say them. And so you'll see that as we start and begin those tomorrow. But I'm always looking for creativity. And as we get into the next couple weeks, the next month, I really want to be able to showcase more about our students and our staff on the announcements here and having them partner with me as we make this news in the nation, not just about Mr. Heron and what Lane Middle School is going on, but what everybody has going on at Lane Middle School along with me. And so really excited about that. So, hey, listen, be fierce, be dynamic, and have a great Monday with us.